Chez Kane is an up-and-coming British rocker who recently released her self-titled debut album on Frontiers Records. It's an album chock full of old-school 80s hard rock sounds and catchy tunes. 519's Dan Boshart sat down with Chez on Zoom for a detailed chat about the album, but before we check in with them, let's take a peek at her Better Than Love music video.
Your debut album just released a little over a week ago. How has the response been?
It's been absolutely incredible. I wasn't expecting to reach everybody from all over the world. So it's pretty mind-blowing. It's just going down really well. I'm very pleased.
The producer of this album, Danny Rexon, produced and wrote the songs as well, right?
Yes, he did. And he's done a stellar job.
How did you end up connecting with Danny?
So it all happened quite randomly. Just out of the blue, I had a message from Danny, and he presented this idea to me that he'd come up with because he thought that the music scene was missing the female rocker of today doing this style of music. And he came across one of my YouTube videos doing Vixen's Edge of a Broken Heart. And he went on to message me then, and it kind of went from there. I demoed some tracks for him. He was really pleased with how they were sounding, presented it to Frontiers. They were happy with how it sounded, and the rest is history.
I heard that Danny also did all the instrumentation on the album.
Yes, everything apart from the saxophone, which was done by Jesse Malloy.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Do you plan on putting a touring band together for this? Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, so I recently held some online auditions actually for band members. And yes, I would be out on the road right now if I could be. It's very frustrating with the current world situation. But yeah, as soon as I can, I'm going to be out on the road.
Looking forward to that. I hope it happens soon. I mean, we're all tired of this. We all want to get out and rock and be able to see people in person, right?
Oh, definitely. And I don't know how it is over there with you guys, but it's changing every day and we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, one minute you get a high and the next minute you read something else and you think, no, like what's going on here? It feels like we're at that crossroads, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's very similar over here.
So, I mean, I love this this 80s sound that the album has. And I mean, obviously this is something that Danny brings to this with his band. Crazy Licks.
Yeah,
and he's an advocate of bringing back that 80s glam rock or hair band or whatever term you want to give for it. Now this is a genre that you are really interested in yourself, right?
Yes.
How did you get interested in 80s music? Because you weren't even born until the 90s.
I know. I'm gutted I didn't live through those times because it looked like so much fun. And everybody keeps telling me that it was so much fun, so I'm pretty jealous. So it was when I was around 13 years old. I was randomly listening to the radio one day and Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard was playing. And I think my reaction was like, what is this song? Just started dancing. And then it went on to my parents buying me their best of album. And then me looking up loads of other greats from the 80s. And I became a massive fan. And that's how I got into rock music.
How long have you been singing for? Were you trained professionally as a child?
So I've been singing since I could talk. I think I was singing before I was speaking. My family are full of singers, so it runs in my family. There was no escaping it, really. I had a few singing lessons when I was a bit younger, about 10, but it was only for a couple of months. So since then, it's all been self-taught.
That's amazing. Like your vocal control, it blows me away.
Oh, thank you.
I actually think that you're my favorite female vocalist. And I have a couple close friends who are singers who might be a little bit upset if they hear this, but I have to say, honestly, I've never heard such power and control. What
Oh,
is
well,
your
thank you.
what is your octave range? Not even
I don't
sure?
know. I don't read music or anything. I just sing what I can sing. I like to challenge myself with like higher ranges and lower ranges. I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I mean, well,
I just belt out what I can belt out.
You've nailed Barracuda, by Ann Wilson. And I mean, those are some pretty big shoes to fill.
Oh,
And
definitely.
you nailed it. Like, is there anything you haven't been able to sing because it's just too far out there?
Well, I set myself the challenge of singing Steel Hearts, I'll Never Let You Go, which is probably the most challenging song that I have sung so far, which is crazy because it's sung by a guy. He's just insane. I haven't sung anything that I haven't been able to work my way up to then. I always put the time in, the practice in, and reworking how to sing like that. So I've never tried doing any growling. So maybe that.
Well, that would probably save your voice.
Yeah, there's loads of amazing female singers that can growl as well, but no, probably not from me.
You have a huge number of YouTube covers up right now. Isn't that how Danny found you as well? Through the YouTube covers?
Yeah, so when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't really think anything of it. I just wanted to do it for fun because obviously there's so many songs out there that being a singer, you want to have a go at doing them, set yourself a challenge. And basically, if I just one day hear a song that I really want to give a go, I will just learn it over a couple of days and stick it up on YouTube. So I'm just really glad that I made my YouTube channel now.
Yeah, it's amazing, and you've covered both like male rockers like Metallica and well, Def Leppard, of course, and a lot of female vocalists like Blondie. Yeah, and it's you have so much. I don't know how to describe it. The power behind your vocals. You look like you're having so much fun when you sing.
Yes, I love singing. It's my passion. It's probably my only passion. I'm always singing, and I think it just comes with experience of singing all the time, I guess. Yeah.
What was it like growing up in a musical family? You were in a band with your sisters before this. It's your debut solo album, but your band Kane with your sisters. Is there like a fun kind of competitiveness between you and your sisters? You're not all interested in the same music either, are you?
We are all interested in rock, but like different. Well, not really. Look, we are all kind of interested in the same. My sisters like some different styles of music as well, but we're all heavily influenced by. It started at 80s because my elder sister was into Whitesnake, my middle sister was into Bon Jovi, and then I was into Def Leppard. So yeah, it kind of we just thought it would be a really cool idea to put a band behind us because we've always sung together. It didn't start off with rock, but we have always sung together, and we thought it'd be a really cool, quirky idea to put the band behind us. And then when you sing in front of a band, there's no going back, really.
Yeah. So do you guys like take turns singing in that band, or how do you decide who takes the lead vocals, or do you just kind of switch it up and go with the feel of the song?
It's all kind of come naturally. So I've got probably the higher range of the three of us. Then my elder sister's got the lower range. She brings some good low harmonies. And then my sister's got the middle range. So we kind of all, that's the way the harmonies go. But when it comes to lead, we take it in turns. We record the stuff and we see what suits each voice best. And yeah, we just change it up.
Who is your favorite female vocalist, past or present?
Past or present. Okay, so the first female rock vocalist that I discovered was Pat Benatar, but then I went on to really love Robin Beck, and Robin Beck was probably my first inspiration of really wanting to do this style of music and get into the female side of being a rock chick then.
What do you think of singers like Lizzie Hale and Taylor Momset?
Oh, Lizzie Hale, you can't say anything bad about her, really, can you? She's insane. I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Momsen stuff. I've heard a few songs here and there, but I've obviously listened to quite a lot of Hailstorm. She's badass.
Yeah. If there was one band or singer that you could perform with, who would it be?
One band or singer. I've always wanted to do something with Miles Kennedy of Alter Bridge, and I've always wanted to sing with Eric Gronwall from, well, formerly of Heat now. Yeah.
Well, maybe with the way things are going, you might get that opportunity someday. Would be
Oh,
nice.
wow. It's like I play it in my head as if, yeah, I will. It'd be so awesome. But then if it actually came to it, I'd probably be like, oh my God.
I really love the single "Rocket on the Radio," and it's aptly titled too, because it sounds like a song that would be a big hit on the radio. Are you getting much radio play?
It seems so, yeah. I'm not sure how it's going on like mainstream radios, but it seems to be being picked up on quite a few radio stations all over the world, which is really, really nice. Yeah, it's just madness. It's going down really, really well. I'm so pleased.
I also like the song you did with your dad, "Sounds of Silence."
Oh, thank you.
that was really nice. Do you enjoy singing with your dad? Obviously you do.
Yeah, that was a special moment for me. My dad was my very first inspiration of wanting to be a singer, because obviously he's been a singer all his life as well, and I've always looked up to him. So being able to do something like that is pretty special, and it's definitely always going to have a very special place in my heart.
Do you see this style of music, this 80s style of rock, being your sound going forward, or are you open to different things?
I'm open for trying out loads of styles of rock, because I'm into loads of styles of rock. It all started with the 80s for me, but I've gone on to love lots of genres of rock. But I feel like this style is really suiting me. I'm enjoying it. It's nice to bring that feel back today. Yeah, I'd probably go forward like this for the moment, and who knows what happens in the future.
Are you looking to write some of your own music as well? Because you have written songs with your sisters for the family band, right?
Yeah, so I'm one of the main writers with my sisters. So the three of us write in Kane with the guitarist Harry. I will definitely be wanting to write some stuff in the future. Who knows? Maybe for the next one. If there is a next one, I'm hoping there is.
Well, I think so. It really caught my attention. I think it's going to do well from what I can see.
Oh, thank you. Seems to be doing really well. I'm over the moon. I can't even describe how I'm feeling at the moment. It's madness.
So where can people find your music?
It's all across all streaming sites, definitely. But it seems that the CD has sold out on quite a few places, like Amazon at the moment, but I believe they're restocking. But the CD is available on Frontier's US site. So they've got a US shop as well. And I know the CD is available there at the moment. But when it comes to Amazon, they should be restocking. But other than that, it's across all online streaming download platforms.
Sold out is a good problem to have. You must be really happy about that.
Yeah, well, they sold out of the US shop and they restocked that already. And now they sold out of the European side of the shop. And now they need to restock. So it's mad.
That's Chez Kane. Thanks to Chez and Dan Boshart for that killer interview. Check out her debut CD, out now. That's all we have for you this time. We'll see you soon.